Hello, everybody. Hopefully, this is working again. Twice in a day, it does say live, but if anybody is in chat, you can just throw a hello. Let me know you are all there. Um, Basically, today I did like a store score live version, and let's see if we go here. I've also got a bag of 500 wheat cents that I got from the store as well. I thought I would go through them and see what we can get. This is stuff that comes in pretty regularly, normally 50, 60, but even at 50, 60, we don't look through them. We see their wheats, we count them as wheats, we get them off to the side, and then that's it. We put them in a bucket, and when we get a bag of 5,000, we put it on eBay. So you can check our listings. Those do come up every now and again. I do know that the next one is going to be for Mr. Michael Kittle, since he has requested a second one. So that one's probably about half done, halfway ready. So hopefully he'll have it soon, so that he can do his big 10,000 coin search. I'm sure it's going to be over a couple of days, but that'll be fine. Um, so today got a couple of giveaways. We are searching wheat cents, but we are going to be giving away British large pennies. We got a couple of nice higher grade brown British large pennies. That's 1939, and I pulled out a really nice 1940. So those two will be our giveaways. I also thought I would chuck this until we find something good. I wanted something fun to be underneath the scope so everyone can look at it, and maybe it'll draw some others in if they see it. So let me put that under there for y'all to see. Well, let's see if we can make it better. Not sure if you can see that. Let's make it bigger. We'll make it bigger. That'll be better. There we go. 1909 S. It did get a little bit of a light polish in its previous life before me. I did not do this. I wouldn't do this. And then if we flip it over, let's get that. There's that. That's right. That is a 1909 SVDB. So a very, very nice coin. Hello, Dreadpool. How you doing? So nice coin, 09 SVDB. It did not come out of the bag. This is a temporarily borrowed coin from the coin store. I do have that option as well. If there's a coin I want to bring home and show people, and it didn't sell throughout the day, the boss man does let me do that, which is kind of nice. So, with that all said, all done, let's dump this bag out and get to searching. How do I want to do this? I guess I'll just dump it out and then put a little handful in the bag as I go. And then I'll know what's done is done and what's not's not. And I'll do my best with this, since I'm just looking at pennies, to try to actually keep up with chat. I know this morning I didn't do all that well, so I will try to do better for everybody. All right. That's a 53S, 39S. I'm really just gonna, chuck over the better coins, but we're already gonna move this one out. We'll save it right there in case we need to get it. But this here is a nice 1923. That's a 53, a 46. This probably won't take too long as I go through cents pretty quick. 37S. All right, here's another one. Put that under there. It's a 1919S. 49, a 1919 plain, but it's worn down pretty good. 41. 19, If you can see it, it's a 1917. I do believe the 1917 has a double die possibility, but that one's worn down pretty well. Not sure if you could see it on that. Let's see, that's awesome. Hey, do you know how I can get rid of 3 pounds of wheat pennies? Well, I work at a local coin store, so you can always take them to your local coin store. I don't know if you're a local here in Los Angeles area, but almost all coin stores buy them. We pay 2.7 cents, basically 3 cents a piece, so 3 times face value for them. And we put it up on eBay and people get to bid on it. Sometimes they go for a lot, sometimes, not as much. It depends. We've had them go as low as like 190 and some as high as over 500. So 1952. But people like it when you sit and go through and look through the wheat cents and see what you can find. Here's another one. Knock that SVDB out of the way. It's 1920S. This is starting to look like the person probably popped a bunch of these out of books before they brought them in. They probably got rid of their little blue books or the Dansko books. 44. These are all just common. Couple of 53s, a 55, and just knew that they were going to get what they were going to get, so they didn't care to bring them in the books. 53, 29S, 37, 29. Oh, let's see. How's it going, Southern Coin and Dime Bag Darren? How you doing? Find any Steelies? I don't think I actually saw any Steelies when I bought these. I don't think so. Not that those aren't common. Though they're quite common. So, you're in Omaha, Nebraska. Oh, and I can't really get to the coin store. You could maybe call the coin store. If someone was like that here and it was probably on a way to and from work or something like that, I'm sure either myself or the boss would, make a trip to someone's house to help them out. We, most stores are happy to do that, especially in these times. People are really uh, willing to be over helpful a little bit. So you can always give them a call, tell them what you have, tell them your situation, and see if they're willing to help out. 36, 48. Here's another one. We'll get rid of that one. Put this one up there. 1916. And we'll immediately replace it with the one that was right next to it. There is a 1918S. So let's actually see if I can zoom this thing in a little more to make that a little bit better for you guys. And focus. There we go. That's better. Now we can see the dates and such. 42. 42. 44, 47, 19, 45, 44, 28, 56. I am more looking for like the 20s, the early 20s, San Francisco mints. If something catches my eye, it's got a little bit of an error or something, I'll throw that under. But if it's just, 30s, 40s, I mean, obviously, if I find a 31S, I'll throw that, or a 33 is a better date. I'll put that under. Here's, let's see, boom. There's a nice 1912. It's Philadelphia. Obviously, it'd be better if it were a Denver or a San Francisco, but can't really complain. So, you want to work in a coin store, but there is not one near my house or in my area in general, so I'm stuck working at Tractor Supply. Yeah, that is kind of an issue. When I was growing up here in Los Angeles, there were within 10 miles, maybe at least 10 coin shops. One literally within a mile of my house called Foothill Coin. then they slowly went away, and there's about 4 of them left. And most of them have turned into jewelry slash coin stores. They're not actual coin stores. They buy and sell coins, but they keep very limited stuff on hand, normally only bullion or very expensive coins. And then the rest of the store is just jewelry. So it still says coin on the outside, and that's just to get people in so that they can buy coin collections and make money on it. But when you walk in, it's basically a big jewelry store. So there's that. A lot of coin stores have moved to also just doing bullion. How's it going, Gareth? Good to see you. So that's a little kind of crappy too, because it's the same thing. All they do is then buy all their stuff and wholesale it right out. So there's no real coin store for the public. If you want gold or silver, you can buy it there. But most coin stores are going that way. Now, we do offer all the bullion that you could possibly want, uh, gold, silver, platinum, palladium, if it comes in the door. We don't make orders at the store I work at. We just, whatever comes in the door is what's for sale to the other customers. The only thing we order is stuff from the mint. So, oh, that's a 34. I thought that was a 24. Well, it can stay there for a moment. So you get 2 shows a year, not completely stuck with online. That's good. That's good. That's kind of nice. Here's a nicer one. There's a 26D. It's not an S, but it's still nice to find those earlier ones. Let's see, another 17, a 50, a 19, 35S. Let's see, 39. Here's a good one. This would definitely be nice, a nice little bag to pick up if you're trying to put a book together. Like I said, I think this guy probably took a book apart, and that's where all these came from, because it seems to be a lot of the 40. So maybe there was a couple of the number 2 books, but there definitely seems to be plenty enough of the early ones as well. 1917, 1918, 28. I am sure when Mike does his, he does a lot more, probably showing underneath the scope of all the cool coins. I'm just trying to find all the super cool coins, so I'm just sputtering through this really quick. 37S, 46. Plus here, it's getting close to dinner time, so that means it's almost dinner time across the country. The wife isn't quite home from work, so I thought I would throw this on. Here's a nice looking 1925. It is just a plain Philadelphia, but it's a nice, there's still a lot of meat left on that. Nice solid 1925. So 52, 56, 29, 29S, 25. Oh, there we go. Let's see, I get 2 shows a year. Yeah, and I go in with $200 budget, come out 2 hours later with $20 if I'm lucky. Yeah. No matter what my budget is, depending, whether I'm shopping for me, shopping for others, because I do that as well when I go to shows. Not anymore this year so far, but since COVID. But when I do, yeah, it's nary a show that I get to walk out of with other than the money that is now the coins. So, and Gareth, you work as a chef. That's cool. My daughter was helping cook last night, and she's like, I want to be a kitchen girl. So she wants to cook too, but she's 5. So that will probably change sometime tonight for something else. But she does like helping in the kitchen, so that's always nice. And you buy coins from eBay and Mr. Kittle. Excellent. Two good things. And yeah, the shop I work at, they sell stuff on eBay. So I wish I could say it was my shop and you were supporting me, but you are. You're supporting me by supporting the shop. It keeps me employed at the shop. So here's a nice one. Plus the shop owner, here I'll pop this underneath and then I'll give you some info. 1911, it's a nice one. The shop owner has the store has been there since 1982. So I was only 2 little years old when that shop was there, and I believe he bought it in 1988 is when he took over, and he has been the owner ever since, and he has run it through all of the thicks and the thins and the hardships and everything, and has kept it running good. Up until COVID, it had a running bid board. But with COVID here, we obviously it had to be shut down. So the bid board is currently shut down. It's going to be turning into a buy board. And part of one of the things I plan on doing is maybe showing everybody the buy board. And if certain people are interested, they can buy things from the board, and all they'll have to do is, pay pay shipping, and they can get it to them. So here's a really nice sharp 1911. We had another 11 under there, but this one is much sharper, much nicer. So you may buy from me soon. Okay, there are lots of coin dealers out there. As much as I would like, oh yeah, heck yeah, buy from me, of course. I also want people to get good deals, so make sure you do research on whatever it is you're buying. You're bound to always find it cheaper, but also do try to make sure you're getting a good quality product, because like a lot of the stuff that they put on TV, they make it seem like it's worth thousands and it's really worth pennies. So do make sure that you do your research when you're buying stuff, so that you're getting a good deal on it at least. So all right, let's see, this is just a nice sharp 1930 Denver. It's a nice coin. So if you do buy from me, I appreciate that. I'll try to keep the prices good for everybody. 51, 27, 28. I'm obviously looking for like a 31S, but normally most people, when they bring in books, they're without the 31S, they're without the 22D. Oh, this one did have, someone was asking earlier about the steel cent. There we go, there's our steel cent 1943. So we'll chuck the 31 in there. Oh, what was I just saying? I forget. Well, clearly it wasn't that important. Or I'll remember. Oh yeah, you just want to make sure you get a good deal on the stuff. I think that's what I was saying. Here's a 45S, a little bit mauled. That of course happens. Oh, I was talking about the key dates. Yeah, most people do not bring those in because they don't have them. So everyone puts together their books normally with the most ease as possible. Oh, let's see. Do you have any British large cent? If so, how much are they per coin? I do have some. Um, I am currently selling like a roll of them to another YouTuber. So he's got the first little bit, but if I get more, I will let you know. Normally it's by the pound, unless they're a bunch of really earlier stuff, and then it's kind of by coin. But stuff like, where'd it go? All right, I just had those 2 coins I'm giving away. What did I do? Bury them under the pennies? No. Yes, I do call them pennies too. They're pennies, they're cents, they're everything. Oh, here they are. All right, so these are the 2 I'm going to be giving away during the stream today. Probably one at like 250 and one at the end. This is a nice 1939. It's a nicer one. High extra fine probably. Maybe it would slide into an AU category. Probably extra fine. It's got all the nice details there. And then here's a nice 1940. This one's much sharper. A little bit of hit on the chest, but it's a much sharper of a coin. Again, probably an extra fine to AU. It doesn't, really change anything, but they're nice earlier ones. They're nothing crazy. Might as well chuck this back under there, show the 09 SVDB a bit. So, But it just depends if you're looking for specific dates because you want to fill up uh, a date set of those. That's a little bit harder because then you got to find each one. I think I've got a complete date set back to the 1870s ish so far. I guess I should start bringing out books and looking at those. But let's see, 45. Got to keep going on the pennies or I will never get these done. But I also got to check chat and such. Oh, there's a good one. All right, we'll toss that one out. Let me check these last couple. Boop. Okay, here's a 1925S. That's nice. 37, 29, 29, 39, 29. Here's another one. 1920S. Oh, I saw it tick up. Let's see. I put together my own binder of 2x2 page sleeves because I couldn't find an actual folder for them. A lot of people do that. Yeah. The mine are in actually just a generic like old Dansko type album for them, but it's not for them themselves. It's just a different thing. And you're pretty much looking for all of them. I have about 10 of them. Okay, yeah, well, yeah, you're looking for all of them. Well, there's only 4 people in here, so you've got a pretty good chance of winning. And yeah, if not, you can give me a call. Shoot me an email. I'm sure Nightbot's not working, but if it is, we will do. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Nightbot, you want to work here? I'll do this. There we go. Hopefully that will pop up my email. If it doesn't, I will type it in, and then you can just shoot me an email. And when I get a little handful, I can contact you, let you know especially since you're looking for a bunch of different dates. You can be kind of choosy. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. You can be kind of choosy, and you can pick the different dates because I do get them at the shop quite frequently, and then I will just go through and try to pull out the nicer ones for each of the dates when we get them in. And I can bring them home and let you know what we got. So that's easy. 19. It's just a 1913. It's plain, but it's almost gone, so it's not the best. I have been passing over these, but this is actually a nicer one. As you can see, a nice 1919S. A little bit higher of a grade. Hello, Mr. Kittle. How you doing? Welcome to the second stream of the day. We are checking out some Wheat Cents, kind of a preview bag, since you are going to be getting another bag from us at the shop, and this is kind of like what's been coming in, so it's probably going to be a good bag for you. Oh, here's a fun one. Let's put this under. There, it's a nice 1930S, but if you scroll over here and you look through Liberty, there's actually a bit of a lamination error. People like all the little different errors. In this condition, that doesn't really add anything to it, but for the people who collect all the different things, people would like that. I did show him this 09 SVDB, Mr. Mike. So, it's pretty nice. Again, a little shiny, kind of like you saw it yesterday, but, the oldest one you have is $18.99, which you got for 50 cents at a coin show. Yeah, they're anywhere from 25 to 50 cents, and 50 cents will probably be the most back to the mid 1890s. Before that is when they do start getting a little bit more expensive. So, yeah, but basically you should be able to easily get some decently good-looking coins, especially in the 60s when you shouldn't have an issue getting them in like AU to unks with a lot of red left on them. So, pretty inexpensive. So I'll take a peek at the store, see if I can't dig any up out of our, because we also how we sell our Wheat Cents is by by the bags. We also sell our foreign coins by the bags. We don't have a thing for people to pick through. You can't pick through and pull one out of this or one out of that, because then we would never have certain people leave. So it's you got to buy 1 pound, 3 pounds, 5 pounds, 10 pounds, or anything above that. We will go and make basically anything you want. I think the store has around 600 or 700 pounds right now. So put that one in your next bag. I will, but that bag will cost you. I'd be happy to put that one in your next bag, but then you better tell your people that they're going to have to pay you a lot more since someone's going to get that. I'm sure. I'm sure I could stick it in the bag though. That'd be kind of funny. Certainly would make people really want to be on your bag break if they knew that that an SVDB was going to be in there. You paid $2 for some at a coin shop. I got to go to realize later that I might have overpaid a little. They were all in decent shape. Yeah, $2 seems a bit steep. Um, just personally, I just just to be honest, that seems kind of crazy. I mean, unless they're really nice ones from the teens and 20s, maybe, then I could understand that. But other than that, I think $2 a piece is a bit high. So let's see, 29S, 45. Mike has this penny thing down. Yes, I said penny, Mike. That'll be the third or fourth time. It's just common verbiage. I know, Team Cent, I get it, but it's common verbiage in the numismatic hobby. You can say penny. It is a descriptor of the coin. I know. All right, let's see. Is this a 25D or an S? There's a nice 25S. Cool. 35, 44, 39, 28, 37. This is a 28 or a 23. Looks like a 28. You would be too tempted to keep it. Well, if I stuck it in the middle of the bag and sealed it, you'd have to give it away. And I'm sorry, I don't have Team Cent and Team Penny up on my Nightbot. I'm just glad the damn thing's working. So we could always do this. Here is everything you need to know about Mr. Kittle, except for his gaming channel. I'm still yet to update that, but I only realized that this morning that I needed to add stuff for Mike. He supports this channel. He supports the store. He supports all the local clubs. He's the president of the Glendale Coin Club, which will be meeting this Friday. He's also the president of the NASC, which is the Numismatic Association of Southern California. Let's see, that should be that. That should be that. He sells amazing coins. Cent is logical. Okay, now you're just being a... Yeah. I don't have an Amazon thing either. That's your channel. Your channel. I haven't set up an Amazon thing. I guess I should try to set up an Amazon thing. He tends to give me these hints in a very not so subtle way of things I should be doing, but I haven't done yet. So 46, 40, but I do appreciate it because it's, guiding me on the path to be better at this, especially if I'm gonna get to the 1,000 YouTubers, sorry, the 1,000 subscribers. There we go. There's a nice 1917 and a little bit corroded. I don't think that's a mint mark below that. I think it's just a little bit of corrosion popping out. Does Mr. Kittle dance? I don't think so. Oh, does not dance. Haha. No, I do not believe Mr. Kittle dances. He does play like Red Dead Redemption, and he can farm a mean field, and he can take photographs better than PCGS. If you haven't checked out his photographs, most of those are his. So he does the photographing himself. He is trying to help me along the path of doing it as well, but I am slow to learn. I do have a book that he recommended. If you're interested, you can get that book. You can check out his Amazon links to that book. There's a nice 1920S. 35, 31. Oh, I never got back to it. Okay, so it's unlikely I'm going to find a 31S, a 22 plain, even a 22D. A 24D I'm probably not going to find either. Got to keep them separated. Ah, come on, that was funny. And same with, what, 11D and S, 10D and S. Obviously, the 09s, you can find a lot of 09s in there. You shouldn't be issued to find an 09. There might be one in here. I know that one of the things we also do at the shop before we throw it on eBay is we always put in 28. We always put in Indian head cents, and we always put in an 09P and an 09 VDB. Those are the things that we always seed the bags with, no matter what, because we always sell the bags, and whatever it is we seed it with, we always pick whatever the earliest Indian head date is, and we go from 18, it's a wheat bag, but our dates are from like 1870s or 80s until 1958, and obviously there weren't Wheaties before that. So there's a sharp 1921. 35, 37. So yeah, the up until 1915, the D's and the S's carry a premium. Here's a 1917S, but it's not a very expensive coin actually. It's just more of a common. A 1924S is a better coin, slightly better. It's a couple of bucks and just good. So I consider that better. 28, but I haven't found one of those. Again, I don't have no idea what I'm going to find in here, because when we buy this stuff, we don't go through it when it's in large quantities. It just comes in. 26. And this is also the reason we don't go through it, is because I'm going through this, and though I'm finding these fun coins, none of them are overly exciting, or it's not something we don't already have 50 of, in our stock boxes for when people come in. So we don't need more. It's not worth the time for me, the paid employee, or for the boss to spend all the time trying to save every one of these and put it in a 2x2 flip. It's better to move it on to somebody else and let them have a go. There's a nice sharp 1925, and Mr. Kittle's the guy who gets to do it. Let's see. I think we found two 1922D, 4 1924D in the last bag break. Yeah, and an 09S. Yeah, all of that in one bag. So is that a wait? I must have missed something cool. We're hoping to get work registers tomorrow at some point. Oh yeah, I was when I was younger. I worked at a Subway. I worked at a grocery store, at a Big Lots, which back then it was called a Pick and Save. So it's been a while, and I always did my best to work as quick as I could, because I grew up in coins, as quick as I could to get to the cash register. So I always wanted to be at the cash register. So, because there was always a silver dime here or there, maybe a silver quarter, wheat cents to take home. Almost every single day you could take home wheat cents. So it was always fun to work that. So if you get the chance at your job and you get to work a register, that's always fun to do that. And all you need is a red book, and just know your red book, because you'll see stuff come in. So that was a 25. Here's another. This is another 17S. And we'll replace it right away with this 19S. It's a nice sharp looking one. 30, 35, 44, 29, 55, 47. And I do always take a quick peek to make sure it's not the double die for 55. So it's not like I'm just passing these things up. Let's see, a 39, a 41, 30, 28, 30. And see, Mike will be a much more diligent host when he's selling the bags off. He will, well, there went that one. I dropped it. I will pick it up. I see it, but if I do that, my headset will come off. He shows off coins a lot more because people are buying them. I kind of already bought these, so I'm just kind of plowing through them. So, let's see, 50, 38, 44, 39, hut, hut. There's 1918. Okay, hopefully I won't drop this one. There we go. Nice 1924. Again, all of these are just nice coins that would look good in you know, a little Whitman folder or something. That's probably where they came from. 35. Oh, here we go. So far, I think this is the earliest. We had a 1911, a couple of them. Here's a 1910. But again, still just a 1910 is just a common coin. This one's kind of rough. I can't tell what it is with my barrel eyes. Oh, it's another 1910. So that's a, we had an okay looking 1910, and then we have a fugly 1910. 19. Let's see. That's 39s. We're getting there. We're more than halfway. After this little stack, I'll do a quick giveaway then. Here, we'll get rid of that ugly 10 and at least put a nice looking 1917 under there. 37 and 40. And then the last one in the hand is 1952. Kind of an AU, got a lot red in the background. So, all right, we will start off with the newest one, which is the 1940 British large penny. Again, it's nice, really nice detail. Actually, I probably can maybe put it up under here. You can see it doesn't have mint luster left on it, but it's got really nice detail. It's just a circulated coin, doesn't appear to have been cleaned or anything. Just a nice coin. There we go. I'll leave it like that. And then what I will do, let's make this small, move this over, as I am going to roll my little dice. How many people are in chat? It says 6, so I only have to grab the 10-sided dice. That's 11, 12. All right, I'll grab the 12-sided dice. All you got to do is type into chat that Siren Silver Stash. It's prettyful. Hey, I kind of like that word. Prettyful. Very nice. Mr. Kittle, stop putting scent. You know it's not going to work. Good Lord. You've pulled, let's see, something. I pulled 5 bicentennial quarters between yesterday and a couple of days last week. Oh, that's cool. You get to go through the change there. That's nice. All right, so all you guys got to do is type that below. I know there's only like 6 people, so this will be a quick and easy one. But, or maybe it'll just be one. Oh, there. Well, Mr. Kittle thinks it was made in New Orleans in 1940. Yeah, So, all right. Shoot me. Oh, there we go. I'll use that dice. That's better. This little thing. Thank Mr. Kittle for, let's see, will they call my cents pennies? I'm going to call their pennies cents. Oh, God. Okay, yeah. All right, so we'll do that. Siren Silver Stash got in there at the last second. At least on my side. So we will grab this, and there's only 1, 2, 3. Because you're supposed to type the same thing, but Michael Kittle doesn't want to win. So, you know. So it's either going to be Gareth, Southern Coin, or Siren Silver Stash. So we'll roll that. And it's a 3. So that would be Gareth, Southern, Siren Silver Stash. Shoot me an email. And I will get that out to you. Let's see, EMAIL. Boop. The email will pop up. So that's 1940. I will still give away the 1939. And then again, just shoot me an email and I'll let you know about some large pennies that come in for your collection. And I'll get that to you. I'll get that out. Oh, I forgot. I never shared the screen. I'm a dork. There we go. So there you go. If you look from where I said it, there's Gareth, Michael, haha, Southern, and then down at the bottom was Siren. So everyone gets to see who the actual winner is, and then we will go back up to there. So we will do another one at the end. We're about 3/4 of the way through, so throw the SVDB back under there until we find something worthy of looking at. 29, 29, 29. And then it always comes to the point where it's, most people are like, wow, you found a 29. And I do gloss over them because it's, I've been looking at wheat cents since I was a kid, which is fine, but I also work all day with them. So I gloss over the ones that are more to be common, So there's a 25S, a little bit rough, but still a 25S. The next one, a nice 1920. 1944, 28, 37. 29, 41, 39. 46, 30, 39. Just wanted someone else to win. Oh, that's so sweet, Mike. But just an FYI, you wouldn't have won anyways. So, oh, why do you have to not want to win? Because he has probably some British large pennies himself, and he doesn't need any others. His collecting is very specific, so it's not necessarily what he collects. So he likes to pass on certain things. He likes to have fun and be in the chats, but he also passes on things to other collectors who would much more appreciate coins. So that's why he's a good guy. That's why he's the president, and he donates his time to all the clubs. Is because he's a good guy. So, all right. Wait, what was that? What? Oh, I don't know. What is that? It's kind of dirty, but it looks good. Oh, it's a 29S. Well, it's still dirty, but it does look good. Let's see, 19. Set that one aside. Show that one next. Nope. Now, I do know one coin. Let's see. Whoop, there we go. Nice 1916. And the reason I say that I know of one coin is that I do know one coin that is going to be in Mr. Kittle's bag, at least the second bag. Because I was a little shocked, but the boss man said chuck it in there. So you'll see it when he goes through it. I'm not going to ruin any surprises. I already told him it's coming. But I know he's not going to spend the whole day looking through a bag trying to pluck that one out. Plus, I seal the bags from the store with zip ties. And every time I've ever seen Mike open it, he always cuts the bags right there in stream so that you guys see that he's opening it straight how he got it. So he's, again, honest fella. He's got no reason to go through it. He might buy all the spots himself if I chuck that 09 SVDB in there, but I don't think we're going to put the SVDB in there. That's just unlikely. All right, let's see. We got two coins back to back. Here's a nice 1926. And where's it at? A 1925. It's just... yeah, it's just a 25. Okay. Wasn't sure if I was seeing a mint mark. Again, I was hoping to find, always hoping to find something better, but you're normally not going to find stuff. And to be honest, most people who come into the shop who are like, well, I've got a copper 1943, I can say I have personally put probably 50 to 100 of those myself into circulation. As they come into the coin store, we actually put them in change, just for the fun of it. But basically, you're not going to find a 1943 copper. They're very limited, and I'm pretty sure most, if not all of them, have already been accounted for. There we go, 1946. But, you know, they also thought there weren't any 1933 double eagles, and then somebody in Great Britain or something found 20 of them. So these are always interesting. If you look in the 9 is filled. A lot of the 1950s have that issue, where like the 9 and then even some of the other numbers are actually filled in with little drops of excess copper. They don't really have any extra value, but people do like to collect them. So if you ever see one of those and you feel like collecting it, it's fun to collect all the different dates with the different filled numbers, but they really don't carry any additional value. Just a heads up. It's a fun thing to get. See, there's a 55, but it's it's not a double die. All right, I should pay attention. Let's see. Guardhouse flips on sale this month. Too bad we just ordered. Well, I've already gone through 3,000 out of the 4,000 you got me, so I might need to order some more. Green Go. Yes, I did sell the Qatar coins. I probably should update that video. They even already got sent out to their buyer. He was quite stoked to be able to buy it. So hopefully a video will come out of it. You know, it's always fun getting coins into other people's hands. Like I said, I got my set. Mine are all NGC certified ones. They're put away. I haven't even looked at them in probably almost 10 years maybe. Haven't seen those. But, I know I got them and I can always go dig and try to find them. But now this does occasionally happen. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but as you can see, I'm touching the coin and it wiggles. Coins do get bent. It's rare that they actually make it through our counter, but sometimes they do. So do know that if Mr. Kittle gives you a bent one, hopefully I will give him some extras to make sure that, it gets... Another one is put. You should get the bent one, but then another one you should get as well. I will make sure he has a little extra bag in case a few of those mix through. Here's 1919. 45, 56, 35, 29. I swear after I say all that, every time I want to say hut hut hike for absolutely no reason. 29, 29, 24, 19. We'll look at that 24 in a second. Let's see. Are you anything special? Oh, just a nice 24. I was hoping for a little letter underneath there, but nope. We are almost done. Maybe about 50 left, everybody, and then you guys can enjoy your evening. Hopefully this is somewhat enjoyable, or you wouldn't be here anyways, but I am just looking at a bag of wheat pennies, wheat cents, wheat ears. I'm trying to think all the different slang that people call them. These don't carry the same as 90%, which 90% is the 1964 and before silver US coins, but they go 90%. They got junk silver. Recently, they've been called constitutional silver. That's kind of a new thing. So haven't really heard that until recently. 2937. Here's a couple of them again. Let's take a peek. There's a nice 1918. And then there is a 25S. It's a pretty sharp looking 25S at the date. Oh, pay attention. Yeah, let's see. I would have bought them on the spot if there was a Les Paul. Wasn't there? Isn't it blue? Hold on. Now you make me question myself. I gotta bring up that picture. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, it's red, right? Yeah, it's the red one. Yeah, the only one that's red. There's the American flag one, but the red one, isn't that a, or is that a? Oh no, that's probably a Fender. It's just kind of fat in the bottom. It almost looks like a Les Paul, but the guard, it's. I don't know. I wonder if it actually says anywhere online what they are. Not it's a series you had. Okay, yeah, they did 2 series of them. Yeah, I had, I think, the first series. The second series, there's like a square one. Um, but I think that red one is a Fender, like a Stratocaster. Not a guitar person, but I do know normally the main ones. Here's another one. Let me. Boop. There we go. 1926D, a little Denver action. Okay, down to the last little pile here. We've already looked at all these. We've only got this little bit left. So I know my hand makes everything blurry, but just want to get through. There we go. Oh, that's a sharp looking one. We'll look at that one for sure. 2019. 1836, 26, 29, 46, 29, 37, 25, 34. I was hoping to even get like a 33 out of this. No 33s. Those are just slightly better. They're not crazy expensive. They're just slightly better coins. Oh, let's look at this one. Just a really nice 1927. Again, it's the Philadelphia. It's not a expensive coin, but it's just a nicer one. Great one for... Uh-oh, hold on. Let's see, what did I miss while looking at that last little stack? What? Ah, come on. Oh, I don't know. This thing's being weird. 2004 red and white is Les Paul. Okay. It has the look of a Les Paul kind of in the bottom side and up where you tighten the strings. I mean the neck, but I forget what the top end of it is. But how it looks, it almost looks like the red and white Stratocaster. Just saying. So, well, Kiddo NGC is wrong. Um, yeah. You can search eBay for this item and you'll see an NGC slab set. Yeah, there you go. What's that set going for, Mike? I'm just curious. I know what I sold my set for, but mine was raw. And I remember what I paid for mine, which was actually less than my raw set. Back in the day, they were very popular, but everybody had them in their cases. So it was not hard to find them, and everyone was trying to be competitive with each other and slowly dropping their prices. So, all right, 52, 53. Here is NGC equals not graded correctly. Right. Well, that's the grade. That doesn't say anything about the rest of the information. Come on now. 550 or best offer. Holy Lord. Maybe I don't need mine anymore. Wow. I just sold the set for $80 plus shipping. So, yeah. Wow. Hopefully either the people really like it or they're just going to make a bunch of money on it. Either way, you move something on, that's for them, If they get to make money on it, they get to make money. That's the fun part about this. So here's a nice 1923S. Kind of almost has a little bit of that wood grainy look to it. Just a little bit, not very much though. But we are going to replace that with this 1939 British large penny. And this is where the British large penny is. They are overpriced. Yeah. Yeah. It's a Les Paul kind of knockoff. Yeah, Les Paul would not have a pick guard like that. See, that's what I was saying, though, is the pick guard. The guard is... The input jacket is never like that, and the headstock is wrong. See, that's exact. I don't even know guitars, and that's what I pointed out. It looks more like a Stratocaster, but that's just still me. At least I think I'm right. Anyways, okay, so LOL, like QVC pricing and HSN. Exactly. That is, yes, they were very hot on those markets as well. So, all right, everybody type that in. I mean, there's 10 people now, so actually I gotta get out that 10-sided die. And yeah, I'll give it a moment. Yes, the real pennies. Exactly, Alfred. The real pennies is what we're giving away. And actually, let me go down here. Boop, we'll make it big. This is what everyone's playing for right now. You just got to type in what I typed, and then I'll give it a minute or so. The star is the Bootsy Collins base. Yeah. Boop, boop. Mike actually wants to win this, unless he types it again, in which case he disqualifies himself. But let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. Anybody else want to get in on this? Anybody? Anybody? I'm going to type the stop in chat. 5, 4, 3, 2, stop. All right, last one in was Alfred R. Let's go back. Oh, hold on. Yes, sweetheart. Can you paint your nails now? No. Not right now. I'm in the middle of a stream. We can't paint our nails right now. Maybe we'll do like coins and nails with Daddy or something. Another time though. Not this time. All right, let's see. Let's find that dice again. There were 6 people. We'll grab the 8-sided dice. We'll roll it. And number 1 is, oh, hold on, let me share my screen in case everyone else doesn't believe me. Number 1, if y'all look, is Gareth Bates. So Gareth, you get the 1939. Shoot me an email with your address, and I will get that out to you. I send things out. I just sent out a bunch today, but I'm going to send out a bunch of stuff next week. So I send out all the giveaways a week after everything, just to make sure I have time to get the emails and get everything packed up. So just a heads up to everybody, congratulations. Go OG22. Who's OG22? Wait, OG22. Is that JW? No. Somebody had stickers with that on there I thought I saw the other day. I don't remember who it was. Yes, congrats, Gareth. So thank you guys all. Oh, I've got my screen going there. Let's go back to at least something prettier. Oh, that's pretty, but let's go back to the SVDB pretty. Now, again, as you can see, it's kind of lightly polished. Somebody did something to the surface. I have no idea what it is. I guess it might be a light coat of lacquer. It's too bad. It's an SVDB in nice condition, but somebody will pick it up at the shop. It'll be great for inside of a book, inside someone's book. Oh, JW's Discord group. There you go. Okay, yeah. So, yep. I guess unless anybody's interested, I just wanted to bring this SVDB home from the shop to show it off. It's fun to see these things. It's fun to be able to play with them, at the store, see them. So, and I'll turn it back over so everyone can see the Averse and doesn't think that I'm just putting up a, an 09 VDB. It's an SVDB. You can see the front looks almost exactly like the reverse, just that light extra shininess to it. So, but I guess if anybody needs an SVDB, you can always shoot me an email. But other than that, yeah, it's still a very pretty coin. It is a stunningly good looking coin for what it is. So, because we have NAU Details coin that's in an NGC holder at the shop, and it's an ugly coin. So this one would probably go AU Details. There's the slightest bit of wear kind of on his beard, so I think it would get an AU Details. Send to NGC for conservation. Maybe. But then I have to buy it. I don't know if I want an SVDB. I don't know if I want another SVDB. My personal one is in very good 10 condition. I got it a long time ago and have no plans on changing it. So, I mean, even the one Mike gave away was better than the one I have in my collection. But maybe. Looks like it was sprayed with Aquanet. It might have been. It might have been. It might be something very easy for NGC to fix, but I am not probably going to spend the. It's probably around $1,000 for this coin, so I don't think I'm going to spend the $1,000 on the chance. I mean, I think no matter what, it's probably worth maybe 1,200, 1,300, but I still not gonna. Yeah, it might just come back cleaned. So I want it in a graded slab. Well, we have slabs at the shop, the little ones with the foam inserts. I can just like with a Sharpie write like MS67 for you, or maybe MS69, red brown, so it's somewhat authentic. So if NGC does the cleaning and you pay them, it usually comes back in a regular holder. That's true. I do use NGC, which is NCS, their conservation service. I use theirs for a lot of foreign stuff, a lot of older metals and foreign coins. They put them in weird PVC holders, and they tend to grow. So, but yeah, NCS can do some friggin' magic on stuff and make your coins look like they were just minted. Seeker might disagree. Did he send some stuff in and it came back issues? That is a possibility. I know I sent in a proof 2-cent piece to NCS, and it had a very heavy lacquer coating on just the obverse. And they took the lacquer obverse off and they slabbed it and they sent it to me proof details cleaned. And I'm like, well, you effers cleaned it. So I cracked it out and I sent it into PCGS. And yeah, PCGS had no problem slabbing it. So, because unless a coin is harshly cleaned, it is still a proof coin. So you should still give it the number, in my opinion. So, only around 125,000 times face value. That cent is worth a pretty penny. Yeah, that's right. Only about 125,000 times face value. Seeker paid to have it cleaned, and they marked the coins as cleaned. Oh, the wife is calling. That means I better end the stream in a minute. Yeah, that's a bummer. But yeah, like I said, they did that to me on a proof 2-cent piece. It happens, but if you disagree with it, you're always welcome to crack it out and try again. So it happens, and when they're the ones cleaning it, I think if you actually read their stupidly long details, they even say that their cleaning may cause the grader to consider it to have been cleaned. So they do put that warning in there that their conservation service is also a cleaning of the coins and may result in a grade that you don't like. So just a heads up on that for people who do that. PCGS also offers a conservation service. I think they're a little bit pricier and not as good. So that's just me. So wife isn't a subscriber watching you now. I'm not sure wife is a subscriber at all, and she has to deal with me the rest of the time, so I seriously doubt she wants to listen to me ramble on, especially about the things that she dislikes the most. Coins. Because they take up most of my time. So, yeah, but that's my job. So, anyways, okay. So, I will get those coins out to everybody next week, like I said. Gareth, shoot me an email. I'll see if I can find you some more for your... I think it was you. Or no, was it Gareth or was it at the top? Remind me. Southern Coin. Southern Coin, shoot me an email, and I will see if I can't pick up some extra ones at the shop, and I'll work a deal with you. Make sure to get you a good little stack of them for a good price. So, all right, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. I think I saw that Sacaplata was going to be doing something. He's always supported Mike, so if you guys want to head over to something like that, you can head on over. But continue your night with coins if you guys want. It's always fun. So thank you guys, and I'll see you next time.